Okay, folks, I will say this as clearly as I can tell, if my understanding of the situation is correct. People have given QZ's family advice on how to act. Folks, this is as clearly as I can say it. If you are not a practicing attorney hired by the family, do not fucking give legal advice. Do not fucking give legal advice. Because what these people I understand the frustration. Believe me, I'm frustrated too. But do not give legal advice that the family acts on if you're not a practicing attorney hired by them. Unintentional. You might have caused QZ to be without a lawyer for the rest of his testimony, which is a horrible decision, especially if it's made on bad advice. But it might be well intentional, but the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Do not give legal advice if you're not a lawyer. Do not give legal advice if you're not hired by that person. Don't go into Reddit and read the legal advice channel there. It's horrible. It's bad. It's funny. But do not give legal advice unless you are a practicing attorney in that county and are hired by the family or by QZ. Wow.
So, Mr. Zachary, I am sorry that we were not able to finish with your testimony today. You saw the juror run out and she had some sort of a sickness issue and I think she threw up. And having just come from the hospital, you probably understand. But she's too sick to continue today. And so we're going to have to pick up on Monday. And so what I think would be the best thing to do in the meantime is over the weekend to just put you up in a hotel room somewhere. You can, I know it's not awesome, but because there are certain members of your family who seem very determined to have you not finish testifying.
Oh, grown man, huh?
Yeah. And I don't want there to be kind of.
If I ain't want to testify, I would sit in jail. Jail ain't letting me. I did 19 years.
So you'd rather go to jail than a hotel room?
I'm ready to go home.
I know you are. I know. But we're going to have you in a hotel room. You are welcome to have your mom or your sister there over the weekend. But I just think that it's better if it's a more controlled environment where your father is not going to be causing stress for any of y'all. Okay.
My father don't cause stress with me. He causes stress with them. He supposed to do that.
I know. Well, I don't know that, but if he causes stress with them, then that might cause stress to you. So.
They took my phones. Can you tell them to get my phones back?
Which phones?
Phones?
For you to come testify?
I don't know. They took them.
Okay. Yeah.
No, the officer back there took them.
I think
when they took him in custody.
They took both my cell phones.
I don't really.
They ain't turn them into property.
I don't really have a problem with him having his phones. The issue is him showing up for court. So it's fine with me if he gets his phones back.
That is basically releasing him from that. If in a hotel room with his phones, she's basically releasing him from the prosecution, from the order. Not entirely. She's changing it to a new one. Yeah.
So is there anything else you wanted to let the court know?
Yeah. I don't want that lawyer no more.
You don't want that lawyer
Why you working
anymore.
for them?
All right, well, let me say this, when you come back, on Monday, it may be that you
I don't need
want
no
a
lawyer.
lawyer, you don't feel like you need any kind of lawyer whatsoever. So what if things change on Monday?
I don't need no lawyer.
Oh, that's a horrible decision,
All right.
QZ. Horrible decision,
Well, Mr.
QZ.
Scheib, thank you for your service.
Yes, ma'am. Good luck.
Oh, that lawyer is out of there like a bullet. QZ, that was a horrible decision. You always need an attorney. He only has use immunity. And yeah, he's not going back to jail. He will be in a hotel room over the weekend. And he will be without a lawyer on Monday. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ.
Anything else? Hang on. I'm asking actually Mr. Zachary right now. Mr. Zachary, is there anything else that you need to?
I can go now?
No, because what's going to happen is that somebody probably from the DA's office is going to escort you to whichever hotel this is they end up putting.
Can it be her walking out the door?
Can it be what?
Oh, right there walking out the door.
I don't know whether it's going to
And
be
who's
that
not-
particular investigator.
He wants the hot one by the door. Here's the thing, folks. I know exactly who he's talking about. I know exactly who he's talking about. Because there is a woman with a gun that is insanely hot. And based on my experience, she is lethal as well. Lethal. So I know exactly who he's talking about. And I also know you don't fuck around with that woman at all. She is ready to draw gun in a split second. As you know, I was in that courtroom. I saw her. And yeah, insanely hot, insanely dangerous. You do not want to fuck around with that one.
Or not.
She know what.
It might be, it might not be. That one's not going to be up to me. All right, what else?
That's it.
Okay, so they will get you in not too much longer.
Okay.
All right. And we'll see you Monday.
Your Honor, at the risk of just generally being annoying, I would just ask that the witness and also both sides be instructed not to discuss the testimony
Okay,
over the weekend. I
Yeah.
think that's very important.
so don't discuss what you've talked about before or what you might talk about later with anybody over the weekend. Just keep it in your own head, okay? All right.